Being alone is my superpower, though it wasn't always that way. I truly believe everyone should try solo travel at least once in their lives. This was my first time in Europe and I felt both excited and nervous, but if I was going to start anywhere, it had to be France, a place I've always dreamed about, filled with stories I've seen and heard for years. The reason we often feel awkward eating alone isn't because we actually mind being by ourselves. It's because we're too aware of what others might think. Even before stepping into the restaurant, your mind starts spinning. What if people stare? What if I look lonely? You end up clinging to your phone just to feel less exposed. But I've found that when I finally put it down, I start to feel present again. The food tastes better, the noise fades, and I can just breathe. As an introvert, being in crowded places can feel overstimulating, but in those quiet solo moments, everything slows down and I find peace in the stillness. There were so many moments in my life when I wish someone would just show up to save me, but life doesn't really work that way. No one is coming. And strangely, that's not as bad as it sounds, because I've learned that I can be that person for myself. When I travel alone, I don't have to adjust to anyone else's plans or moods. I get to listen to what I want, where I want to go, what I want to see.
Salty, but the flavor is good. Yeah, 1.6.
This time I stayed at a hostel and it turned out very different from what I expected. Every small challenge became a chance to figure out who I am when no one else is there to tell me. When I travel, I notice something interesting. I am more comfortable doing things I probably overthink back home. Normally, I try to avoid people when filming or worry about looking awkward, but when I'm in a different country, I let it go. I tell myself I'm just a traveler, no one knows me here, no one cares if I'm sitting on a stone sipping my coffee or talking to my camera. There's a kind of freedom in that, like I get to step outside the version of myself I usually carry around. On this trip, I met so many other solo travelers, some even younger than me, and I kept wondering, why didn't I do this sooner? One girl asked me to take her photo and we started talking. She told me she flew all the way from Japan, traveling on her own too. Taking that first step is always the hardest part, but once you're out here, you realize there's so many people just like you. Today is my last day in Nice, and now I'm going to a bakery, which is like a must-go bakery in Nice. So let's go. I used to be that tourist, the one rushing to every famous spot trying to capture the perfect photo, but traveling alone changed that. I don't feel the need to prove anything anymore. Now I let the day unfold naturally, finding a random place to eat, sitting by the water, just watching life happen. It wasn't part of any plan, but it became one of my favorite moments. On this trip, I try not to take photos or videos all the time. Instead, I let myself just be there to appreciate everything wholeheartedly. My way of showing love has always been through gift giving. Whenever I travel, I can't help but think of my friends and family. Souvenirs and magnets have kind of become my tradition. Maybe it's my way of bringing a piece of my journey back to them. I used to tell myself I'd wait until I had more time or until someone could come with me, but life is too short to keep waiting for the perfect moment. Going on a solo trip doesn't suddenly make your life complete. I still have regrets. There were meals I wish I could share, things I couldn't order because it was party of one. And sometimes the view in front of me felt too beautiful to keep to myself. But even in those moments, I realized something: being alone doesn't mean being lonely. So the next time you want to do something but feel scared to go alone, just remember, you're not alone.